Hello, welcome to round 2. We lost the die roll, which is okay. And we're playing Hope to Have a Sweet Hand. So here, I think unfortunately this hand is a mulligan. Why is it so big? Don't have any blue. Only one land. Our deck really wants to hit our land drops. This hand... Let's see, given the scry plus cut to ribbons on the draw, I think if I hit an island, this hand is good enough that I'm going to keep it. Mountain I will also keep. Then I can play Firebrand Archer, cut to ribbons. If I hurt a third land, I'll play the Sure Shot. And seeing blue, I think I'm pretty happy. That means my opponent's... I don't think blue is super aggressive in this deck, or in this set, and my deck's pretty set up to go the long game. Okay, no play on turn 2 is nice. Island. Okay, I'm actually going to play this pyramid now. Yeah, I need to make sure I hit land drops. Censor? Oh, okay. It just seems so likely my opponent has some kind of early creature removal that they were leaning on, and playing this pyramid just wastes their whole early turns, and gives me stuff to do even if I don't hit land drops. So, all around, pretty solid card. Yeah, so in matchups like this, against someone playing Unburdened Strategic Planning Island Swamp, is why I took the Torment of Scarabs and Torment of Hailfire. I think it's so nice just to have Scarab Feast. Okay, so they're blue-black cycling. I think it's so nice just to have like a 4-mana spell that you just play and it just slowly wins you the game. I'm gonna draw a card. And it doesn't die to any type of like creature removal your opponent might have. So that, backed by Hour of Devastation and like a pretty hefty suite of removal, is I think a very good way to win the game in slow matchups like this. Winds of Rebuke is nice. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna, let's see, Tragic Lesson. So 7, I play that going on to 6. I draw 2, go up to 8. Land, go up to 9. Okay, so I'm just getting... I think I'm gonna I'm just gonna play Seeker of Insight. Sifting through my draws is nice. It gets around a lot of like the black add -1/-1 counter removal. Yeah, they're playing Moaning Wall. This is a pretty good matchup for us then. So next turn I should be able to play Tragic Lesson without worrying too much. What is this? 3 mana. Four mana. If they have Torment of Scarabs, we're in trouble. Okay, even Initiate, we're actually pretty set up to beat. So I really want to find an Unquenchable Thirst on the Avian Initiate. That way they can't get the card advantage. Island is a very nice draw, so we can go Island. I think I'm just going to play this Firebrand Archer. Just getting slow pings. We can keep drawing off the Sunset Pyramid. And hopefully this can hit him for, you know, 5 or 6 damage throughout the whole game. Given my hand more, but I'm expecting it to die pretty early. So definitely don't mind taking 3. Wow, they have a lot of deserts. Okay, so I'm just going to draw a card. Just trying to hit land drops. Mountain is perfect. So I'm going to attack with both of these. I have Electrify and Winds of Rebuke if they have any combat tricks. And I actually don't have many cards I want to loot away with Seeker. Okay, that's nice. Here... So I played a land. I think I'm going to strategic planning and try and find an unquenchable thirst. They take 1. Essence Scatter, Mountain, Unsummon. I think Essence Scatter is pretty good too. That way if they have like a bomb creature I can just counter it. And I'm still just gonna wait on killing this Initiate. Oh, do they have the Flash Flyer? Torment of Venom. Okay. Its controller loses 3 life unless she sacrifices a permanent or discard a card. So they're at 16. I think I'm gonna Tragic Lesson in response. Then they take 1. And then I know if I want to discard a card or pay life. Okay, so I found the Thirst to deal with the Initiate. So I think I can just bounce a land. 4 mana. Because every card in my hand's so good. No, I'm just going to discard the Wilds. And then I'm just going to take 3. Because I can deal with the Initiate now. And I have Bounce plus Counter for any creature they might play. And Electrify, Cut. I have a lot of ways to deal with other creatures too. Wall of Forgotten Pharaohs will be kind of annoying. Heckma Sentinel is not too much of a problem. Okay, Island is perfect. So here we Unquenchable Thirst the Initiate. I'm going to cast Cut on the Heckma Sentinels. And I can take 1 off this wall next turn. It's not too big of a deal. And I think it's more important to keep up Essence Scatter. I can always Electrify it later. And again, I don't really want to loot because my hand's so good. So now I have Sunset Pyramid plus Essence Scatter. Abandoned Sarcophagus. Sure. So they can cast Unburden and Scarab Feast. Okay, that's kind of cool. So they have a pretty good late game card advantage engine as well. Scarab Feast actually might be pretty relevant against me. It can exile my instants and sorceries to make my Enigma Drakes much weaker. But I'm still not sold if this is worth playing a whole card just yet. I guess they could play a Moaning Wall too, but that doesn't do much. Okay. I almost feel like that card would have been better in play for them. Ooh, Riddle Form's very nice. Riddle form. I think I'm going to play this Minotaur Sure Shot. And if I get unburdened, I think I'm going to keep Electrify. It just deals with the wall. Oh, that's pretty cool. They can cast Nimble Obstructionist from the graveyard. Okay, I see that play. That's nice. So I will definitely be electrifying that. Not a card I want to Winds of Rebuke against in our Abandoned Sarcophagus. Not gonna attack. Sure, I take one. And this Sure Shot's gonna do some work now. Can't really be blocked by the wall. I guess the Moaning Wall also can't block it. Sure. Okay, my opponent's deck looks pretty sweet, actually. So I think they're gonna unburden and then cast Nimble Obstructionist. They can cast that with Flash, so I'm gonna keep the Electrify. It's more expensive, but my opponent could just cast the Obstructionist here, and then I'm in a world of trouble. And I wouldn't be able to counter it. Ooh, Enigma Drake's very nice. I can't do that plus Electrify. But I can attack with a Sure Shot. And the Seeker, actually. Sure. I don't know what they're blocking, but I think I'm actually fine with that trade. It lets me play Enigma Drake post-combat. Okay, yeah, that's not bad for me. Now I have a 6/4 flyer. And Riddle Form, so that's 9 in the air. So my opponent's dead in 2 hits if they have nothing. Plus I have Electrify to deal with any blockers. They can play the Striped Riverwinder. I can block with a Seeker of Insight. Moaning Wall doesn't really do anything. Scarab Feast can make this a 3/4, so that's pretty relevant. Sure. And if this is the Riverwinder, okay. So I think I'm still going to electrify the wall. And then, well, I guess it depends on what I draw. But if I don't draw anything, I probably just kill the wall, get in for 7 in the air, and then any non-creature spell, I'm good. Next turn, if they don't have anything, I do not want that. Okay. I don't think I scry on upkeep. Draw step, okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna kill this now. Should I take 1 down to 8? Riddle Form becomes a flyer. Do I loot? I guess I might as well. I'm not going to be chumping. And I can't imagine my opponent burning me out. I'm going to discard the Riverwinder. Tragic Lesson lets me turn on Riddle Form next turn. And if I draw any spell, it lets me... Well, let's see, 4/7. Yeah, so that's lethal next turn if they have nothing. And I get a Scry. Okay, 5 mana. Shimmerscale Drake is a good blocker. Okay, I take 5. Ooh. Actually, yeah, I like that. Because I can... Well, do I like that? I really want to find an Electrify. Because this has Hexproof. Yeah, I don't think I like that. I can't even take a hit from the Drake. Granitic Titan could be okay. So I'm just going to swing with my Enigma Drake, keeping both of these back. They take 4. Then I can double chump with Riddle Form and Seeker. Okay. This looks... Well, actually it doesn't look so bad, because if they have another counterspell... I don't know why that stop was put there. If they have another counterspell, Riddle Form's ability still triggers. Unburden, so I can Tragic Lesson. And this lets me keep 1 spell in hand. Oh, that's a pretty cool play. Okay, so they can counter my Tragic Lesson. And I can't pay 6. So they have to have exactly a removal spell here. Yeah, so this becomes a 3/3. Discard the Granitic Titan. I think they do. Okay. I think I'm just dead. Because they have a 3/4 flyer. Okay, yeah, I think I'm just dead. Looking back, there's probably a turn I could have played differently. Yeah, okay. So we can sideboard quite well against them, though. But I think looking back, there's probably a turn I could have played differently to not die at 1 life. I'm not sure exactly what that turn would have been. But I'm definitely going to be looking back at the footage and see how I could have played this. But definitely a close game. My opponent's deck is sweet. Okay, so we want Torment of Scarabs. Do I want Torment of Hailfire? Probably not playing this. Cunning Survivor, Compelling Argument. Not very good. Huh, do I want Torment of Hailfire? I don't think I want to play Winds of Rebuke against the opponent with the Sarcophagus. Scarabs I think is quite good. Hour of Devastation kills all of the creatures I saw that they had. Just wondering if I want Torment of Hailfire. I don't think I can cast it, so I'm just going to put in the Torment of Scarabs. And I think that's about it. I guess I need one more. Just put in the third Tragic Lesson. They have like a bunch of Unburdened, so this lets me like bounce lands. Yeah, that seems fine. If I could just play this or find this early and then just kill them. Cutting an island for a swamp. I guess if I'm playing one swamp, I might as well play two. This game's likely to go long and Ribbons is very strong. So cut a mountain for a swamp, because I don't think I'm going to want to play Hour of Devastation that early on. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that seems fine to me. It might be greedy to play two swamps, but Ribbons seems like very good in this matchup. Oh yeah. If I can even get in one hit with the Eternal of Harsh Truths, that's really bad for my opponent. So I'm just gonna grab an island. Sunset Pyramid also all-star in this matchup. Ooh, Bloodwater Entity is very good. Yeah, so they're going to play the Pyramid. Next turn I can play Eternal, and then if they play a blocker I can kill it. And Lethal Sting costs 3, so unless they... yeah. So, unless they have some other removal spell I don't remember seeing. Well, they took a card really fast. They must have the Sarcophagus thing. But we're just going to play our Eternal. No removal? Please survive. It can't be Lethal Sting. Okay, Heckma Sentinels is going down. Yeah, we're just gonna kill you. Now my opponent's in a lot of trouble. Ooh, Riverwinder. Could be good later. I'm just gonna draw off the Pyramid. I think, because I want lands and spells, so strategic planning is not at its best here. I think they're gonna Nimble Obstructionist the Pyramid, but that's not so bad. Oh, okay. Here, I'm gonna play Mountain because I'm gonna probably play this Entity and I still want to draw a card. We'll see what my opponent plays here though. Wow, just chumping, not even cycling. Yeah, that's fine. They take 2. So I think I'm going to play Bloodwater Entity and getting back cut, and then draw it off the Pyramid. So now I have a Prowess Flyer. Sure, Lurching Rot Beast. My opponent's deck is very sweet. The artifact that lets them play Cyclers is really strong. They have to take a whole turn off to do it though, so if I can keep pressure on them with flyers. Okay, cycling that. Or if they don't have it, then their deck doesn't really do much. So I draw ribbons. Ooh, more Unquenchable Thirst. Okay. Evolving Wild's not so bad. I think I probably should have played Strategic Planning pre-combat. Because it's likely that's what I want to play. I'm going to get a Swamp with Evolving Wilds. Yeah, okay, so I missed a point of damage, so keep track of that one. I guess we'll take the island. Pretty glad to get rid of those, though. And pass turn. Next turn I can just play the Riverwinder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's very good. What do you have here? Oh, that card's very big. 5/4. But Cut can just take care of that. So can Hour of Devastation. But I think I'm just gonna cut this. Yeah, I'll trap an island. So they're gonna counter that. Two, 2, 3, 3. So I can hit for 3 and cast Hour of Devastation, but then they can just replay it. I think I just want to play Unquenchable Thirst while they're tapped out. This triggers Prowess so I can get in for more damage. And I'm going to keep both of these lands in hand. No, I'll keep one land in hand to play around Unburden. But they already cycled one. And as hard as it is to take one hit for 6 or probably 7, I think it's worth keeping my entity in play. Okay. And Proven Combatant. Oh, them holding back makes me kind of want to play this Hour now. Ooh, okay. That's that's just absolutely perfect. So, going to attack with the possibility of unsummoning. Five. Okay. Yeah, I think I unsummoned Bloodwater Entity. Then I can just Hour of Devastation away their board. My opponent thinks that's a weird play, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Still keeping this land in hand. Next turn I'm probably going to play the Riverwinder first. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, I think I want to play the Bloodwater entity. I think they have a counter spell. And I want to be able to Tragic Lesson as well. I don't want the counter spell to take up my whole turn. And I can't really play around it. Yeah, that's fine. 12 mana, no. We're gonna Tragic Lesson. And I can bounce a red spell. Okay, I definitely want to play Seeker. So I'm gonna bounce a mountain. Play the mountain, play Seeker. And now my opponent pretty much has to hold up mana at all times because Ribbons will kill them eventually. Yeah, you got 4/4. I'm still at 20. Yeah, we're gonna scry on upkeep. Ooh, I like that. So, island. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we can pass. Now I have Electrify to kill any creature. I'll probably just take 4 here. If I play the land, I can play Riverwinder plus Unquenchable Thirst. Five mana. Cyclone Burden, okay. Cycle Desert. Cycle Scared Beast. Wow. If they find that card, I'm in some trouble. Ooh, Hollow One's pretty nice. So I'm gonna electrify the Hollow One. Then I can loot. Okay. New plan. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess any land's pretty much fine. Double Enigma Drake is more than fine. And I might as well just play this so they don't attack. Sure. So they're dead on board. They have to have Lethal Sting in hand. Sure. Five mana. What can they play? Even Initiate costs 7. Okay, Omnis Sphinx is fine. That's actually quite good. Scry and upkeep. I played just one Electrify. That's not so bad, actually. So, Torment of Scarabs, you. And I want to hit them with 6 for 6, so anytime I find a swamp, they're just dead. So, definitely going to offer this trade. Okay. Do they have 2? Okay, there's no way. I guess if they draw into a mono blue cycler, Now they take 4 down to 7. So they can cycle the proven combatant, or discard the proven combatant to Torment of Scarabs. They're just taking 10. Can they kill me from here? Oh, I totally should have looted with Seeker of Insight. That was a punt. How do they kill me from here? Okay, I was like, it doesn't seem likely. Okay, on the draw against this deck. Winds of Rebuke, Cunning Survivor. I think my deck's good on the draw and on the play. I want to hit land drops. I think definitely having ribbons in this matchup is very good. Now that they know about Hour of Devastation, it's not as good, but it was still pretty strong back there. Torment of Hailfire. Not quite sold on this card. Is it better than just having like... I don't think it's better than just having... On the draw, it's pretty slow. And off the double splash, often I just won't be able to cast it. Okay, this hand's nice. And one of the swamp. Okay. Yeah, of course they have cycling. Okay. What do I get with this Evolving Wilds? I can get the second swamp. Or just another island. I think I'll probably just get the second swamp. Do they have it? Okay. Card's not so bad. We're gonna get the swamp. Mountain. I think I'm just gonna land the Enigma Drake. Can block the Obstructionist pretty well. Ooh, Vizier of the Anointed is very good. So he can get Proven Combatant, okay. So they can't attack. I mean, they can. It seems like a bad idea. I don't know what they're thinking about. Yeah, there's no attack there. Given that I have Eternal, I think I'm just going to play that this turn. Play second Mountain. And hitting with that is going to be pretty strong if I can pull it off. If they attack with the Obstructionist, I think I Unquenchable Thirst. Okay, I'm going to Sphinx. I will be cutting that. Okay, so cut Omnis Sphinx. Does this have cycling? No. Okay, so red, I don't need black. Now if they want to kill the Eternal, they have to trade the Nimble Obstructionist for it. Which is a trade I think I want to make. because they're just going to start eternalizing Proven Combatant. I guess they can just block with the Vizier and take 2. Yeah, I'm gonna attack with both. Okay, they just take 2, that's nice. I can Tragic Lesson to hit for at least 1 more. One, two, three, four, 5. I'm gonna return this Swamp to my hand. No, Mountain. I think. Yeah, we're gonna turn the Mountain. Okay, so they take 2, 4. I can now Unquenchable Thirst the Obstructionist. Yeah, you get a Proven Combatant, which is fine. You can attack for 3 if you want. Yeah, I'll take 3, because I have Ribbons in my graveyard. Kind of wishing I had discarded that land now, because I could have gone Electrify plus Unquenchable Thirst. But here, I can stop you from attacking now. I can play an Island, cast another Tragic Lesson, just discard a Mountain, and hit for 3 in the air. Now, Unsummon can kill the Proven Combatant, Electrify can kill the Vizier, and we're in pretty good shape now. And Ribbons is threatening to do quite a bit of damage later on. And blocking Eternal is Wall of Forgotten and Island. Okay. Blocking the Eternal is going to at least do 2 to them. And Enigma Drake's just going to keep getting bigger. I think the best thing they can do is Lethal Sting, killing their own Obstructionist. That would be pretty upsetting. But if I can like avoid that for 1 turn, I think I'm pretty good. And I will block the Vizier if they attack. Okay, taking 4 is not a big deal. Okay, Pyramid, I'm not too interested in. So they have Counterspell out. I'm going to Electrify the Vizier. Okay, before that goes into their graveyard, we're going to unsummon the Proven Combatant. So that's down. My opponent still has to block though, and they still take 2. What is this? Oh, they're going to exile 3, so they take 2. Okay. Oh, and they exiled Ribbons. I forgot about that. Okay, that's definitely relevant. But they take 4 still. Scarab Beast has been good for them. Shrinking Enigma Drake. Cycle Desert. Cycle and Burden. Okay, Hollow One's pretty beefy. They should probably attack, yeah. So now I have a 2-4. And they likely have a counterspell up. So I'm at 11. Hit for 2, they're down to 7, and then okay, I think I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna attack for 2 in the air. Because they can only hit me for 6 right now. I'm gonna play this pyramid first. In case they have counterspell. Okay, now we play the Drake. Ah. Well, on them to play around that. Okay. No, I'm not gonna pay 10. So I take 4, they have no cards in hand. I get to draw a card, play Striped Riverwinder. What is this? 6, 7 mana? Okay. Draw a card. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so I'm gonna cast this, make sure it resolves. Attack for 2. So now they have to keep back a blocker if they don't draw anything. And if I just find like Electrify, this goes so much better for me. Please not the sarcophagus. Okay, lethal sting, killing him. That's bad for me. I'm taking 6. Yeah, this is a forced block, because if I block here I just die. So I'm just gonna draw naturally. Ooh, that's nice. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. Yeah, this way I have lethal next turn. And I can actually just keep them back. Can I keep them back? Blood Warranty, Sure Shot. And I could put Electrify on top. I'll play a Sure Shot first. Because yeah, any removal spell, if I do this, I'm just dead. But otherwise I have lethal next turn. Yeah, that seems fine to me. I'm just going to keep them back. That way I have 2 blockers. I can put Electrify back on top. That can deal with the hollow one. Yes. Okay, now I pass turn, and then next turn, Electrify plus Enigma Drake is lethal. Or, like, Electrify, Enigma Drake gets 1, so it's a 2, and then this becomes a 3/3. So they have to draw something right now. Cycle, cycle. Come on. This looks good if they're this slow to it. Judging by this long pause, I think I'm okay. But obviously we have to wait and find out. Them not drawing the... I think it's the sarcophagus, the 3 mana artifact. Okay, we have to figure out blocks. Okay, so block here and here. Is fine. So we electrify the hollow one. Do I keep a creature back? They played 2 Scarab Feast. That seems unlikely. If they have a bounce effect, I can stay alive. If they have removal, keeping 1 back doesn't do anything. So I think I just go for it. Yes! Woo! Wow, those were some close games. Alright, I'll see you guys next round.